only with this match, but getting going on the championship playoffs as a whole. Peak, let's get this thing counted down. Best of luck to both players as we count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris!
Tetris.
That was great help with the countdown there. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just seem like maybe you needed help counting. It happens.
Yeah, like sometimes numbers are hard. Very, very hard.
Exactly. And what's also pretty... Oh god, tonight. Please. That was weird. That was like a weird setup, but she's okay.
It isn't an 18 start for Div 1 players if the setups aren't weird. Like, if they were just doing normal, standard, by-the-book stacking, that would be weird.
Yeah, I mean, it looks fine, but it was one of those setups where, like, you know, like, just a single misdrop and just the sudden Club 0 top out.
Yeah.
But she's fine. She's chilling. She beat Scooty. It could basically be, like, the world champion.
Basically, yeah. Except that she isn't, unfortunately. Or, I mean, you could look at it as fortunately, because there wouldn't be as much pressure if you weren't the... I mean, Scooty isn't even the world champion either. Champion of CTL, of course, but...
Yeah, you know, that's a good thing to mention, though, that she beat Scooty a few days ago, because, like, you know, the Scooty's been kind of... This has kind of been the Scooty show for the past year and a half at this point.
Also been the me show when it comes to restreaming.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and the flip up there from Knight. But it's good to see, or be reminded that there's still plenty of players that could beat Scooty.
Yeah.
At least get some level of suspense.
Yeah, some players indeed showing that he is at least somewhat a human being. But anyway, enough about Scooty. I know we're trying to like get a storyline going, but let's talk about these two players. Starting off on the left-hand side, PB of 2.52 million, hybrid player from Canada, your seed number 4, courtesy of finishing as runner-up of Division 1A by a single point to Eyeball. Made the playoffs last season, went out in the first round, but we'll be hoping to get to her first top 4. It is Knight. And then on the right-hand side here, a player who knows these playoffs all too well, has gone the distance once before in Season 28, making it to the Grand Finals. Overall PB of 6,249,920, roller out of the Russian Federation. It's NEK0. Thank you. I really, that really satiates my ego. But, oh, NEK0! That's not going to satiate his. Tops at 290. Knight will take game 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Tetris. I only helped with the 1 this time. I felt like you didn't need that much help, but just like a little bit just to close it.
NEK0, what are you? NEK0. Alright, so I know we were commenting about how weird Knight's opening was, but you missed the T-spin as well. Come on, man.
I mean, that's just a typical NEK0 opener. Like,
it's on purpose. It's on purpose.
Yeah.
Anyway, NEK0 is seed number 5, courtesy of finishing 3rd place in Division 1A. Actually, only on 23 points, so only 3 points back. There was a massive battle for the Div 1A title. Of course, Div 1A title, and Division 1 titles in general, not only just there for seeding, now they give you $25 for the from the prize pool as well. Speaking of the prize pool, how about we tell them about the prize pool, Peak?
Oh my god, if you guys would like to help contribute to the prize pool, you can do so with Matcherino. We're currently at $364.69. Oh, such a cute little number. But we're always looking to raise at least $1,000 into the prize pool. I know that it might be a little more difficult this season because literally nobody signed up, so there's been less matches. But, you know, it's still good to have that incentive. $1,000 is a good number for our players, showing us some great matches throughout the entire season. So You can always do so with Matcherino if you would like to contribute. Any amount is greatly appreciated. And yeah, I will mention that this season, as I said before, is very interesting in that almost nobody showed up. And but it's good that I did get promoted into Division 1, and I feel like with my luck, next season, I mean, this season could have been like the one season where I might have had a chance of getting into the playoffs. But now I know that like if I sign up next season, I feel like you're just gonna get like 25 players that are actually like really good.
Next season, with your help, Peak might just even get a point.
Oh, that would actually be. I would actually like celebrate getting one single point.
I mean, you'd be doing better than Dangler did this season, so.
Oh,
Which means you'd be better than Dangler.
isn't that crazy though? That like I'm in Division 1 and Dangler's in Division 2. Like that's just something a little wrong there.
And there's a chance, that the likes of Cole and Portal might be in Div 2, depending on how their playoffs go, as they're both going to be in the relegation playoff, which is pretty surprising.
Yeah, I'm actually just better than all three of them, honestly. Like that's just kind of how it goes.
Is what it is. 287 Knight, 196 for NEK0 here, about halfway through level 18. And both stacks are clean, but it has been Knight who has been much more efficient here so far. Not to invoke James Chen, but if you look at those Tetris rates, Knight with 77 to NEK0's 50.
Almost 100,000 point differential between these two.
Yeah, that should be what you're paying attention to.
Or I don't know, it could just be like Toast. Just set up like some really weird pace.
Yeah, actually, right now, I think, looking at my calculations, gosh golly, my goodness, they're both actually on level 37, 1.4 pace. Probably a bit higher, actually.
I mean...
Now, shout out to Toast. Like,
no.
the pace callouts are so awesome, even if doing pace callouts in 18 is kind of crazy. No, but yeah, shout out to Toast. Like, started restreaming this season and has just taken off with it. We'll probably get nominated for Best Restreamer. Much deserved. Even though Best Restreamer, I mean, if you take a lot, you'll probably get nominated, but...
Yeah, I was trying to go for it, and then my laptop busted, so it just wasn't meant to be, I guess. It wasn't meant to take it.
Next season.
Yeah, that's what I said last season, too. So now we know what happened after that, so... I don't know at this point. I'm just happy to be here.
We all are.
521 for Knight, 390 for NEK0.
And I would know the Tetris to go to 566. Again, stacks both clean. They're about 10 to 15 lines away from level 19 transition. Now, if I have my math correct, this is 1.8 to 39, and they topped out the 500k in level 24. No, that's like the Toast handbook. It's that, as well as complaining every time the players go into level 27. Arbaro, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. 17 months subscribed. Thanks, Arb.
Thank you so much, Arbaro, making sure that our restreamer gets paid at least $1 for the contribution.
Money. That's good. That's gonna go towards probably my insurance payment. Knight with a dirty Tetris setup here, and she'll get it.
Mars saying, or that they get a Tetris during a score check.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. If you get a Tetris, if someone gets a Tetris during the score check, just update the score check. 654 for 9, 504 for NEK0, now 529 with that Tetris, speaking of.
See, that the Toast thing, 'cause that's only does it when Toast streams. They get a Tetris during a score check. That's crazy.
Crazy.
We're getting unprecedented.
How does one become a CTL restreamer, says Liliana? All you have to do is just join the server. There's no limits to becoming a CTL restreamer. Just join the server, let King know you want to become a restreamer, and there you go. But super streamers Super stream is you just gotta do a lot of restreams and get King's attention. That's how I did it.
Yeah, I don't even think you need to be a decent streamer.
Just
I mean,
stream a lot.
Yeah.
Make King's life easier.
Yeah, there you go. For free.
Free.
Not
Exactly.
This dirty. Been setting up to like this dirty, not getting the lawn bar in time, so she's been needing to burn. And this is actually giving NEK0 the opportunity to catch back up, only behind by 6,000 points after being behind by about 100,000 earlier on.
It's just funny when Toast does the Toast thing, like they're playing Tetris Toast when you want the... Nah, yeah, they need to stop. They need to stop scoring points when Toast is... No, I love Toast. Toast is awesome, and I love commentators like that. They just have, like, quirks. They just have those quirks about them that, like, make them unique. I'm not even trying to be, like, subtly mean there. I actually mean that.
Yeah, like Toast does the score checks and paces. You have your best restreamers. My internet never works, or my laptop never works.
My quirk is that I'm good. My quirk is that I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Well,
so.
no one expects people to actually try when it comes to Tetris. Tetris 9 853, NEK0 826.
Yeah, and my quirk is that my hardware never works, so you never actually know what I sound like. Anyway, we're about to reach the Toast's least favorite level, and we already passed it on Knight's side.
Gosh,
22.
golly gee, I cannot see these. Okay, now it's good.
928 for NEK0, who's actually taking the lead for the first time this game. So maybe that weird opener was part of the strat. It was actually all building up 200 lines.
Tetris Knight 963 into 29 now. Oh, didn't get that flip of the Z piece, but it is low on the stack, so shouldn't be too detrimental, providing the pieces work out for NEK0 and maxes out.
Yeah, so Knight needing to survive this, or she's gonna lose game 2 if she doesn't survive, because NEK0's already with the lead at 26,000 points, and Tetris ready. Gets a llama for Tetris 1.05 for NEK0, 991 for Knight. Yet to max out, level 30. And a Tetris for Knight, 1.03.
NEK0 as well.
Yeah, so here we go. We are off and running on the first 29 play of these two players, and NEK0 in a little bit of trouble. It's a nice Lombard to solve this dependent board. Will level flat burn, but doesn't get the L piece in time. Will level Lombard to the right side. And Knight
doesn't get that T piece over, and she's gonna top out at A77. NEK0's board was starting to fall apart, but came just in time there. B05. So NEK0 will tie things up. It is one apiece. We got readies from both players again. Game number 3. Try to break the tie in this matchup. Best of luck, both players. Again, we count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Tetris.
Our bar is saying read it during the part that's going on YouTube. I think we can include that in YouTube Peak. But we'll read it again, just for you, Arbar, just for you. Join Tetris for the non-pros at tnp.tetris.lol. TNP, some people call it the little brother of the classic Tetris League, but it is its own entity that has been growing year after year after year. It is, for many players, a direct route into the classic Tetris League. But not only that, full of a vibrant community full of current and alumni players alike, who just love to see other players improve at this game that we all love. Again, tnp.tetris.lol.
Yeah, and once again, Arbar, thank you for the contribution and for being great. You're just great.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Right now, both players are, they've been clean. Knight with a better start, 114 versus NEK0's 93,000 with a Lombard to pin. Okay, now setting up the top out is
NEK0
looking for another Lombard. Oh god.
NEKO's desperately trying to keep this well open, but tops out at 94k. Go through. Let's see in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Liana saying, I loved Adam up to the point they started tapping.
Yeah, I've sold out. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you actually fell off.
I'm a 2019 sellout. I'm so sorry.
Unbelievable. You had Sharky being the 2019 Rookie of the Year. You're the 2019 sellout of.
I'm such a sellout. Nah. Like this is the thing. I always mention like how I was watching streams all the time in like 2019. I should have joined and just become the ultimate sellout. You know, I should have joined the community. But I joined like one of the discords in 2020, and like everyone was talking about like really nerdy stuff about the game, and I was like, oh, I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna leave. I got scared off. I wonder who scared me off. I don't remember.
I don't know. Probably just anybody who just would be like, I'm actually.
Who was like a 2019 2020 era person who always like nerded out about game mechanics and like intricacies.
Probably Ella if it was Tetris.
Yeah.
I think Ella would do. 74K for NEK0, 95,000 for Knight. So NEK0 trying not to early top out this time around. Is set up for a dirty. Waiting for that Lombard. Lombard not showing up, but does get the Lombard for a Tetris.
Probably Kizaru. It might have been Hydrant actually, because Hydrant's name rang a bell when I watched CCWC 2020 back. So Hydrant, if you're out there, thank you. You scared off 15-year-old me from joining earlier.
Dude, you actually could have been like if you were 15 and you started playing, like you're becoming like a prominent member of the community at 2020. You could have been like a 4 million PB roller up by this point. You lost your chance.
Or still an 888k DAS/tap player.
Nah, everyone knows that like if you start at 15, you're basically gonna be the world champion at some point.
Yeah, real. 191 for Knight, 217 for NEK0. Both players about 50 lines so far on pretty good pace.
214, yeah. Both players are pretty even and clean. No early top outs. And no commentator jinxing.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for that, Peek. I mean, that's fine, but someone clip that.
I mean, like, come on now. Like, that was such an easy roll. I can't blame me for that.
Knight, she did that to teach you a lesson, Peek.
Simul Tetris.
Simul Tetris.
My god.
Knight could use an L piece here, but doesn't get it. Blocks with the square, but we'll just take a few more burns and try to manage this board the best she can. Nice double there. NEK0 is clean. Tetris ready.
Yeah, so Knight getting a even bigger deficit with this burn she has to deal with. NEK0 also having to do some burn, but he did take a Tetris before that happened, so has an 80,000 point lead right now. Nice Tetris to cross a 100,000 point differential.
The ruler of the CTM guess the player question thing, Jazzy Josh, asks, guys, would you rather chew on ice that doesn't melt or drink a liquefied pizza? I've chewed on ice before. Like, chewing on ice sometimes can be like, actually like kind of soothing, like especially on like a hot day. I'd say definitely chew on ice.
Also, liquefied pizza sounds disgusting. I don't know who would say that compared to just chewing ice.
I mean, I know what Tyler would pick. Absolutely.
Ketchup.
Yeah. Ketchup. You just choose the ketchup.
Yeah, it's not even on the option, but he just to pick ketchup.
It's basically eat water.
For NEK0. Yeah.
498 NEK0, yeah. 419 for Knight. Now 442 with the Tetris. Can you believe it, guys? They got a Tetris while I was score updating.
Oh, that's insane. Only in the Toast stream.
This only ever happens on Toast stream. Tetrises never happen anywhere else. I mean, look at game 1 and 3.
Exactly. Only early top outs happen in CTO.
Exactly. TNP, like that's where like all the max outs happen.
do you think Tyler would like it if he used ice cube trays to make frozen ketchup pops? He honestly would. I feel like he would do that.
He's gonna watch this back and like try that just out of pure curiosity.
Ooh, Knight with an overshift there with a square piece. What is this? Das? Overshifting? Unbelievable.
Div 1 Das, honestly. Kind of based.
Easy.
523 transition into 19 for Knight. 614 for NEK0. NEK0 has the well open. Now wants to try to capitalize his Knight's board. I mean, she is Tetris ready, but it's not clean. Tetris NEK0, 640. Knight responding 551. You plan to do another Guess the Player later today, and also Up Chess is a fraud. Who is Up Chess? I don't know who that is. Well, I do know who that is, but I'm playing stupid for content. Tetris NEK0, 718.
Oh, I don't need to play stupid for content. I could just...
just play stupid.
719 from NEK0, who is looking to force this decider ahead by 4.5 Tetrises in the pace. Gets a nice Tetris there. Knight still waiting for the long bar.
Again, this is must win for NEK0 here.
Yeah. Knight fighting for her first semifinals appearance, right?
Yeah. She competed in the last 2 playoffs, I believe. Season 29 went out in the first round to Blue Scooty. And season before that went out to Blue Scooty. And if she ends up winning this, would have the opportunity to face off against one of ID Kirby or Blue Scooty.
Oh, unbelievable. Can never escape Scooty.
No one can. It's inevitable. But I mean, you never know. Kirby could win. You never know.
956 for NEK0, 786 for Knight, who's Tetris ready. She gets along for her Tetris. So, NEK0 with a potential 1.2 into 29.
Okay, I was expecting the instant top out there now that you mentioned it, but oh, Knight
Okay.
with the Corion bar.
All right. All right, Adam. You did that yourself. That was your fault, not mine.
We're even.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this the only match of the stream? Yes, this is the only match for this stream. The next one that we have scheduled after this will be on Saturday. And it will be between Pixel Andy and Sam Bond. And that is another playoff top 8 match. 873 NEK0, 899 for Knight, level 27, so 28 will be coming up in about 15 to 20 lines for both these players. Dobry with the raid party of 2, thank you very much, Dobry.
NEK0 with a potential 1.25 into 29, but needs to take a couple of burns, but he can still take one more Tetris for the 1.2. Knight yet to max out, has a J dependency on the left side, is Tetris ready, gets the J dependency solved, and gets along for a Tetris for the max out, LO28, but still behind by almost 200,000 points. NEK0 waiting for this last Tetris, but has to burn the transition with a 1.18. Gets a nice Tetris, though, with a 1.22.
Knight with the Aki bar and another Tetris of her own. A84 to C26 now, but NEK0 with a bar dependency needs something left. Will plug with an L piece. Nice flat L there as well, and a beautiful skim, too. NEK0 managing this board very well. Getting all the taps that he needs to as well.
Yeah, very clutch 5 taps for NEK0. 1.244, still ahead by 140,000 points. Is Tetris ready for a potential center roll, about to close down as well.
Opens it back up.
Tetris ready at all 2. Waiting for the Lombard, getting droughted. Are both
Tetris NEK0.
Yeah, I think Knight also scored a Tetris, but NEK0 in a bit of trouble. Needs a Lombard to the right side to kind of bring this board down.
Knight B34 to NEK0's D09. But misses the L tuck there.
This is going to be very problematic for NEK0. Needs a Lombard to the right side. Gets the Lombard. Nice 4 taps. Now a couple of flat burns could be ideal. Now we love a square piece, but doesn't get the square piece, but uses a combination of pieces as Knight is still behind by 120,000 points.
Yeah, Knight just not able to capitalize here, but now has a center mole Tetris set up, and she'll get it. Tetris to go to C52, but hangs the L piece. This is still she's still able to work around it. We'll get a triple there. Now gonna try to set up, but misses the T-tuck. And now she's in a little bit of trouble here. NEK0, meanwhile, having to build on the right-hand side here, so we'll have to take some burns here to reduce the clutter. Knight hangs the Z, needs to try to get something over there, but she's gonna top out at C75. NEK0 topping out at D62 has done enough to take game number 4. /T/CTL_season 30. Hana, thank you for the raid. Party of 4. We're ready for game number 5. Who will be going through to the semifinals and whose CTL season 30 ends here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris!
Tetris. Oh god, I'm very low. Hold on.
Up the desktop audio as well.
All right. See if this works. Hopefully, I had to unplug and replug my microphone. Maybe that helped. Hopefully.
Yeah. Let me know, guys, if you can hear Peek better now.
If not, I guess I'll just talk like this the entire time, just a little bit louder.
Much better, says Chen. All right. Glad we figured this out in game 5 and not earlier.
Maybe we'll figure this out once the match ends.
Yeah, maybe we'll figure it out for next time.
Oh, NEK0. Oh my god.
Triple
Okay.
and a Tetris. Yeah, we'll get it edited in post. It's okay. Everything will be fixed in post.
Oh, but what NEK0 needs to fix is his board right now after that hang with a T-piece.
Should be fine. Just needs a couple of... Okay, tucks in the square piece first. Now... Okay, nice. Good burn. Love this resolution here by NEK0. Now setting up the T-spin. No, wasn't going to happen there with that awkward Z.
NEK0 really be enjoying like these weird openers, I feel like.
Peek is too loud. You can almost hear him. I think for some people, this is the first time they're ever hearing you.
That could be it. Honestly, I should just mute myself when I commentate. Nobody hear me. I'm just talking to myself the entire time.
Just do some like sign language interpretation. We'll have you on like the bottom right corner. 196 for Knight, getting some awkward pieces here. NEK0 on 148. Oh, not like that.
Really bad for
Not
Knight.
like this.
No.
Bar.
Oh my god, needs a long bar.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh my
goodness. All right. Knight. Okay, good burns. Gets that L piece over. NEK0 getting a Tetris to get out of the situation himself, but Knight having to close off again. No! Knight tops out at 202. NEK0 just needs 203, and with that triple, will get it done. Super unfortunate that it had to end like that, but you gotta win what's in front of you. NEK0 will take game number 5, winning this playoff 3-2, and advancing to the top 4. Your winner is NEK0.
GG's. NEK0 making it to the semifinals for, I believe, the second time.
And remember what happened the last time he made it this far. Had that incredible run in season 28.
So why don't we take a look at the bracket to see who he could go up against?
Who he could, potentially.
Press the top. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're just waiting for it to update unless... No, I can't do it myself. But just imagine that NEK0's in this second blue one here. Has advanced to the top 4. We'll be facing off against one of either ID Kirby, Seed number 8, or Seed number 1, back 5, back champion. One of those against NEK0 in blue Scooty. What do you think is going to happen, Peek?
I think that a microphone will sometimes work and sometimes it won't. But I did, more importantly, it's gonna be crazy. I feel like we're gonna be having some really good matches remaining, especially in the top 8 as well, but also the potential of what we could see in the semifinals or even the finals. For those of you that aren't aware, we will be hosting the rest of the top 8 this Saturday and also Sunday. So Saturday, Adam will be coming back to restream
Pixelandi versus Sam Vaughn, which I gotta say is a match that I am very, very excited for. Two players who have had really bright spots over the past few weeks, especially Pixelandi, of course, with that miraculous comeback. Had the injury, of course, over the past year or so, but came back. Current reigning Masters champion from June. Just been putting up great performance. I think also a grand finalist in Classic Tetris Wars Battle Royale 6, which super exciting. Meanwhile, Sam, of course, had that CTUK, got to the grand finals of that, and also just has been putting up, in general, great performances. Sam finished 3rd place in Division 1B. Actually had a great match against Andy in Division 1B. Actually got to restream that one. So very interested to see how that rematch ends up shaping up. But yeah, we're gonna be all week doing this top 8 here to determine who will be our semifinalists competing to be in the grand finals of CTL Season 30's playoff championship. As I alluded to in the intro, Cole is a fellow, like Winter, a fellow TNP graduate, graduated in April of 2023. So has been kicking around in CTL for a little over 2 years now. Not only is a bona fide Div 1 player at this rate, at least for now, Cole also putting together fantastic performances across the Tetris scene. CTWC, CTM Masters,